What's up, fellow Guardians? Welcome back to Dynamism Impulse. It's your boy Scythers, and today I'm going to be going over a little thing where I guess everybody seems to be hating really hard on the Iron Lords, and it kind of gave me an idea to start doing a little chain of videos in response to these haters, and I call it Why the Hate. And pretty much what I'm going to start doing is going over different topics. This week will be obviously the Iron Lords. And everybody keeps saying, oh, the lore is non-existent, the weapons suck. But the biggest issue everybody seems to have is with this man right here, Lord Saladin. And it's the fact that they call him the last Iron Lord. But complain all you want, he is the last one. Now I understand that statement alone will cause some of you to just click out right now. But to be honest, the other survivor, Lady Aphrodite, forsaked her ways of the Iron Lord. Therefore, in my opinion, I don't believe she is any longer an Iron Lord, nor do I believe we are Iron Lords. I'm going to start out with this point of view. People forget that, you could be knighted in the real world today. The Queen today has the authority to knight anybody that they see fit. The thing is, it's an honor in name alone. It has no heavy weight. It doesn't mean anything. One of the most popular names today that is knighted is Sir Elton John. What do you think that man is going to do in a battle? Maybe play the piano? Give us a little theme music? What? I mean, everybody goes back to Destiny 1 when we were anointed as an Iron Lord. But it's an honor in name alone. That is it. Nothing more. So when it comes down to everybody's talking about how Lord Saladin's description says the last Iron Lord and how that's not accurate, that Bungie messed up because they gave us a whole story arc and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. It's not true. Lord Saladin is the last Iron Lord. And even more so into this is more the chronological order of how Guardians even came to be. We started out being called the Reborn or the Risen. There was a couple slang names. Well, the people that abused the power the Traveler gave them then became known as Warlords. Okay, this was Generation 2 of what we now are. Through all their terrorizing and maliciousness, other Reborn stood up against them. These were the first Iron Lords. This, at this point in Destiny history, should be well-known facts or quote-unquote history of Destiny's storyline. So, throughout the Dark Ages, the Iron Lords slowly got rid of all the Warlords, and that's when they started getting their temples and their numbers started growing, and so on and so forth. And then comes the destruction of the Iron Lords, in which almost all but two, in reality, were eliminated. One being Lord Saladin, who was saved by a fellow Iron Lord when she sealed the door in front of him, locking in the Siva technology. And then there was Lady Aphrodite, who I don't know, to be honest, what she was doing during this time. Anyway, point is after this event, she renounced her ways of the Iron Lord and actually became a pacifist in the outer reaches of our solar system in order to aid other people, and Saladin seemed to have no issue with it. Beyond that, we don't really know much more during that time until she returns to the Iron Temple in Destiny 1, and we learn that she's officially alive. But as I was saying, is she has renounced her ways. She is no longer, in my opinion at least, considered an Iron Lord. So we go back to the description that has been presented to us in Destiny 2 now, in which everybody's like, it's wrong, Lord Saladin isn't the last Iron Lord. Well, he is the last Iron Lord at the end of the day. There are no more. Lady Aphrodite renounced her ways, and we're nothing more than guardians that have been deemed Iron Lords in honor and name alone. So I kind of leave you with this, you guys. What are your thoughts? Definitely leave some comments whether you liked it or hated every word I said. Let me know why, if nothing else. If you're gonna push that dislike button, let me know why. But with that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely help me out, leave a like, share this if you thought it was interesting, and definitely if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this up and say goodbye. So Scythe Riders out. We'll see you guys on the next one.